Stuff is getting bad, man. Stuff is getting bad. I am at the gym, just leaving the gym, and I figured it'd be the perfect time with nobody around to talk about this stuff. I was watching a thing yesterday on YouTube where the UK was finally starting to recognize the issue with the migrants and all the stabbings and stuff that are happening over there. They said they don't have to have guns on the street. These guys find things to stab people, and they just stab the hell out of people. Then there's the Venezuelan incident where in Indiana at a baseball game, this Venezuelan migrant illegal goes up to some 14-year-old girl and slashes her open. And over the last week in general, all across the United States, there's been this huge uptick in Venezuelan gang activity. Starting their own gangs, Tren de Agua, whatever it is. There's just constantly hearing stuff going on in all these states. Now, is it the media fear-mongering? Is it true? Most people say it's true because they live there and they're reporting back saying this is happening. As we get closer and closer to the election in November, we are going to have more and more problems. And they're hoping for civil unrest so they can stop an election from happening. And they can declare like martial law or something like that. No matter what, it looks like the front runner for this whole entire thing is going to be Donald Trump. I don't care what the Democrats are putting out or the Republicans are putting out, and we need to be worried. Kamala Harris is nobody voted for her before. Why would anybody vote for her now? It's all the money that the Democrats are throwing at people. I think it's just because it's a woman, an Indian woman that claims to be black, that's not black, and because it's a woman and she's of color, that they want her to be the face of the United States of America. And that's not how any of this should be just because she's a woman and she's got color. It's absolutely ridiculous. And they're playing right into this narrative. And all these new people that have popped up, these farmers and sports players and everybody that have never supported her before, now all of a sudden supporting her. Come on, be real here. There's a lot of Democrats that were political supporters for the Biden administration and for Kamala that are no longer their supporters, and they have become conservative supporting just for the simple fact of the economy alone. In our neighborhood, we have seen and heard, especially on the neighborhood group, Facebook group, where cars are getting stolen at 6:30, 7:30 in the morning. People are headed to work. Construction trucks are getting stolen. People's cars are getting broken into more and more. People are getting desperate. And it's going to continue getting worse. Everywhere I go, I'm strapped. Everywhere I go, I have plenty of freedom seat. Don't get me wrong. But also at the same time, my home is very well protected as well. I got cameras all over the place. I am very well taken care of protection-wise at home. And I'm ready for anything that may happen. Now, I'm not telling you all to go out there and start looking for problems and stuff like that. But what I am telling you is you need to have a conversation with your family about the shit that's going on in the world and what may end up happening in your towns here in the near future. Have that conversation with them. It's going to be very difficult to do so. If they're little, you don't need to tell them too much other than just kind of, hey, this may happen. You may see daddy and mommy and we have to do this and act this way. Or be this way, I should say. So just don't be afraid. It's normal or whatever, you know, or don't be afraid. It's okay. Your dry goods, stock up on your dry goods. Make sure you have an alternative source of heat if you don't, because I'm not saying to prepare for an apocalypse, but prepare for an apocalypse. Shit may get crazy, and everybody needs to be aware of what's going on. What's happening with these Venezuelan gangs and these Middle Eastern Palestinian people that are showing up over in the Middle East that are stabbing the shit out of people. The Venezuelans that are stabbing the shit out of people over there. And even here in the United States, the uptick in migrant crime in the United States is crazy. Even the criminals themselves are saying, what the hell is all this? This doesn't make any sense. I would urge you to prepare for the worst And I hope you don't even have to experience any of it, but at least prepare for it and have those conversations. Y'all be blessed. I love y'all. Take care.